Peter from Netbook News here. This is our review of the HP Pavilion DM1z notebook, HP's third generation 11.6 incher, following on from the HP Mini 311 and the Pavilion DM1. This time around it's sporting the latest AMD NUL platform with your choice of a single core Athlon 2 Neo K125 processor or a dual core K325 or K625 processor. Together with ATI Radeon HD 4225 graphics, it's a nice improvement over the last generation single core Congo platform. Taking a look around, the chassis is identical to the previous generations, except instead of silver it's a gold champagne color with crossed hatch lines in the lid. There are 3 USB 2.0 ports and HDMI out. The 6-cell battery is completely flush, and behind it there's a SIM card slot. Underneath that there's a large access panel for the hard drive, a single RAM slot and a half-sized Wi-Fi card. So what are the pros? The display is brighter than the last generations and many other notebooks of the same size. The lid, while having a slight sheen, is really quite good at hiding fingerprints as it is on the inside. The keyboard feels great with the keys shaped to fit your fingers, and there is zero flex on the keyboard itself. Sound is fantastic with the Altec Lansing speakers running across the bottom front. I could fill my entire apartment with music at about 50% volume, and I noticed zero distortion. The battery is completely flush and doesn't increase the height like many other notebooks do. Performance is good, no slowdowns when web browsing heavy pages, and 1080p HD H.264 video runs flawlessly even when outputted to 1080p resolution. Things we didn't like too much: the keyboard and trackpad haven't been tweaked at all over the previous generations. The keyboard still feels a little cramped, and the trackpad still has loud, stiff buttons. The surface of the trackpad isn't as slick as a matte surface. Battery life, at best expect around 4 hours. That's exactly how much we got at the lowest brightness settings and just web browsing. Playback movies will get you around 3 to 3.5 hours. The display, bright colors wash out and are hard to see. This means that a lot of detail is lost. For example, the borders around login boxes are very hard to see. Noise, there is a decent amount of it, but it won't be an issue to anyone outside of those who need something quiet. So that's what we thought of the HP Pavilion DM1z. On the gaming front, the DM1z fits in somewhere between Intel's UV notebooks and the dual-core Atom Iron netbooks. For anything outside of gaming or perhaps video processing, we would recommend Intel's notebooks for better general performance and battery life. Price for the HP Pavilion DM1z starts at $550, and it is already available to buy directly from hp.com. There's a link below that you can check out along with our full detailed review of the DM1z. If you have any questions, feel free to ask below in the comments or over at our site at netbooknews.com. This is Peter from Netbook News. Thanks for watching.